Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm going to be showing you how to sharpen a pair of clippers. I like to keep my hair short and Crystal always cuts my hair for me, but they've just started getting dull over the last couple of months, and it's a very simple process. I'm going to show you how to sharpen them. Before I get on, thank you Darren, my patron, you've kept the channel going for so long. I really appreciate everything you've done. If you'd like to join him, all the links are in the description. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, I've had this clipper for a long time and it's gone quite blunt, and I'd just like to sharpen it, and this is just a quick video on how to do it. You will need for this a screwdriver, possibly a towel, some lubrication for, you get them with these types of clippers, if any type of lubricant that will survive and not rust, and high speed, etc., and some sharpening stones. Now these are wet stones. You can, I think, use sandpaper, but I've never used it, so there are people that show you how to do that, but I've used these before, and I can't find my 1000 grit one, so I've got a 1500 and I've got a 3000. That's all I'm going to use. I may not even need to use the 3000. It's all dependent on whether it's okay or not. So let's start off by taking apart the clippers and getting the actual bits we need out so that we can sharpen it. Right, the first thing you're going to need to do is just take these two screws out. Do not lose them. Once you've taken them off, the top flat guard will come off and the actual ones that vibrate across. Now, if you have a look, there's a lot of hair and stuff in there, so I'm going to use an old toothbrush to get all that out. And there will be the same on either one of these. They just need to be cleaned up first, so that's what we're going to do first. A little tip for you, if you do a lot of this sort of thing, all old toothbrushes, dip them in boiling water for a bit, and then you can use them for anything like this, but you don't want them to be all covered in toothpaste and everything, and you want them a bit more hygienic, I'm sure. Yeah, even these springs are going a little rusty. Yeah, so just give it a good old clean out, and already that's much better looking. Let's see if we can get in there. Okay. Now, a long while ago, I actually washed, not this one, but I had one that was covered in oil and it just wouldn't come off. And so I ended up putting it in hot soapy water, and that actually cleaned it up really well. But if you're going to do that, just make sure you then recover it with oil or lubricant of some kind, just to make sure it doesn't rust, etc. Next, you're going to need your whetstones, and they're called whetstones, not spelt the same way, but because you use them wet. And I don't know if that's why they're called that, to be honest. It's W-H-E-T, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do then, being very careful of the screws, is take out the 1000 grit. I do have bigger whetstones than this, but they're a little bit buried at the moment and I cannot be bothered to dig them out. Normally I do a figure of 8 on a big whetstone with the blade, but obviously I'm going to have to just go up and down. Just be careful, you don't want to cause any problems. But I'm just going to try and get rid of most of the hair. I'm just going to try and give it a little bit of a polish. It's not quite a we're not sharpening really, we are just trying to reflatten it and just get it back to, hopefully it's before it had been used state kind of thing. Now you won't be able to pick this up on the camera, but there was like a darkening along it where you could see that it wasn't quite straight. Now, oh, by the way, one thing I will tell you, if you're doing this on a full-size set of clippers, they have a slight concave groove to them. Be very, very careful. When you're using them, they're designed to have this concave shape. And because of that, you want to be very careful not to wear it down. So there are actual custom built sharpening tools for doing this. But if you are going to do this with a full-size one, just be careful not to go too far and, you know, take out the entire concave shape. Okay, that is absolutely perfect. So next we're going to want this one. Again, being really careful, and don't put too much pressure on it. Trying to keep it as straight as possible. I've only just had my hair cut, but I won't release this until I need a new haircut, and I will test to see if it's any sharper or not. Okay, that is much, much better. Not that you'll be able to see anyway. But it is much, much better. Right, and on to the 3000. Now, the 3000, I was looking for my 5000, but again, I can't find the small version, and I know where the big ones are. Again, I'm not going to get them. They're just too out of the way. So I will just, basically, I'm polishing this up now. This is just to take the last bits out of the way, cleaning it up as best as I can. So you can hear it's not taking off like chunks of anything, it's just cleaning it up. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Okay, a couple of seconds with this one, and then we are done. This is a very feel process. You can, it's visual as well, but you can sort of feel it more. But that again is done. So let's put it back together. Now don't screw in totally tight on either side yet. Get in there. You'll feel it clip into place. Okay. So now, sounds beautiful. Next thing we want to do is just give it some oil or lube or whatever you've got lying around. Okay, I'm going to be really liberal with this. As I say, it should have come with oil, and you should use it after every, like put it on after every use anyway. Well, that's what they suggest. I don't actually know if that's genuinely what you're supposed to do. Right. Sorted. So there we go. Should be 100% back ready to use. It should be as sharp, if not sharper, than when you got it. Okay, hopefully now you have a couple of more years worth of use out of your clippers, and you don't have to just chuck them away. You can buy other clipper heads and so on, so don't just chuck them away even after you've, tried this, and, there's only so much you can do. Always look to see if you can buy some more heads, because normally they're much, much cheaper than buying a whole new set of clippers. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now.